What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Luke and Josh. I'm Josh.
I'm Luke, and today what we're doing is Jubilee, reading strangers' wrong decisions in relationships.
Reaction. We're doing a reaction on this video, basically.
Right.
Alright, go for it.
To impress my fling, I had a threesome experience with him and his friend. I absolutely hated it and regret continuing it for 7 hours.
What?
From several. No, it was 7 or several.
I think it was several. If it is
To
seven,
impress
then
my
it's
fling,
seven.
I had a threesome experience with him and his friend. I absolutely hated it and regret continuing it for 7 hours.
Look, she's so defeated the way she said it. She just reads it off and it basically shows no emotion.
But how far along into it would you realize I don't like this? And then you just sort of there
Well, I can't say stop.
because then my other half might break up with me. So
Jeez, that's such an awkward situation.
So he'd have the time of his life going, hiya, hiya, and she's just like, yay.
No, not for me. Okay. Oh, she was sad. Did you see that?
Yeah,
pause?
she was not happy. What's this here? People from all over the world anonymously submitted secrets of their worst decisions in a relationship.
So, these the people reading it?
No, I think it's just random people.
Oh, okay.
Well, I hope.
We shouldn't have been together.
Sounds like all my relationships putting on.
Have we just taken a serious video and mocked it?
Once when I was in 10th grade, I dated a girl because I felt bad for her, but I was not attracted to her at all. I realized that I was leading her on, so broke off the relationship. She has major trust issues and hasn't dated anyone since then. It's been 9 years.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Because at the same time, there'll be someone watching and be like, oh yeah, I've been led on. But have you for 9 years?
No, she's had trust issues
Trust
for
issues for 9 years.
Like, I had trust issues whenever I became 5 years old, whenever I wanted that one toy, and I thought I was going to get it, and I got the knockoff version. I couldn't accept it. That's
knockoff version?
Yeah, like, it
Oh.
was like,
I started stop trusting when my youngest sister was born. So you're talking literally just a year old. That bitch ruined me. Anyways, okay.
She has major trust issues and hasn't dated anyone since then. It's been 9 years.
But, like, seriously, though, like, so if it's trust issue that...
But how long do you have to be leading a girl on for her to have trust issues for 9 years?
Yeah.
Because by the sounds of it, it couldn't have been that long. Because he felt bad for her. And you're not talking over a year.
Like, what did he do as a dare?
He just felt bad.
My kids in the mall and bumped into an ex-flame. Being a single mother, I flirted with him, but when he asked me if the kids were mine, I lied to him and said they were my sisters.
Oh.
My kids heard that and asked me if I won't be taking them back home with me. It broke my heart.
Oh.
No, that's bad. That's really bad.
That's very bad. Damn.
Could you imagine? I wonder what age they are.
Especially if they're really young and, they're wondering, oh no.
There's two types of kids in this scenario. So obviously the kids that were heartbroken. If it was me, I would just kick up a fucking storm. I'd just be like, what?
You'd probably try to actually ruin your mom. You'd be like, no, you're definitely our mom.
Yeah.
You have no sister.
Yeah. and that and be like, we have my 5 other sisters are back at home. Yeah, the 5 other dads, you bloody slut.
That's such a gross situation for the mum to do.
I know.
Just her to be like, nah, they don't mind. Oh.
But she probably has a reason though, like...
She wanted it. That's literally the only reason she has.
Yeah.
She was looking at it.
She just looking at it, yeah. And the other reason would be...
But did she get it though?
Probably not.
No, probably not.
Probably not. Because, like...
Damn.
But, like... Everyone's on Facebook and Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you saying that guy would never have... Well, I suppose guys don't really care that much about stalking.
No.
Unless they just read...
Mainly girls.
Yeah, so, like... Maybe he just completely missed like the 100 photos
Yeah.
of the children on the Facebook page.
So, okay. That's gross.
I think it's hard for me to empathize with that just because like I'm so excited for the day that I have
I
kids.
feel like
But you can though, because like if you're so excited for it, you could feel so annoyed about someone taking something you'd be so excited about and just throw it under the top.
I feel like this girl is gonna overdo it and put herself in every situation and just going to be like a depresso the entire
It's just
video.
like, I though, but
Yeah.
I.
like the line right there is I don't understand not wanting to be judged.
It's just gonna be like I this and I that.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like, oh, the kids
Oh, I
might be
hope
like
they're
this.
okay.
Oh, this. It's gonna be
No.
I can. Shut up.
But she sounds like she wants to cry already, and she's only read one thing.
I do understand not wanting to be judged and wanting to be seen a certain way by someone.
When I was 11, I got into a relationship with a guy I met online who claimed he was 16. I was planning on going to meet him, but my parents stopped me. I found out later that he led his next victim to commit suicide.
Damn.
So what was
See,
he, a
that's-
pedophile?
He must have been like a groomer.
Well, like if, or like she hasn't like claimed to be 16. So there's a question mark now.
Yeah.
What is he? You've left out the most important part
Yeah.
of
Plus,
this.
his next victim to commit suicide could have actually just been. They could have just had a really bad relationship.
Yeah, like what? Like, was he a pedophile?
Yeah.
Did he?
We
did he
need more
some stuff? I
backstory
don't know.
here.
Like,
Like, we don't want to judge, but at the same time, we don't want to be like.
because I feel.
But that's yeah, okay, that's a gross situation. But she lied about her age.
No, he lied.
No, but did the girl not lie about being 16?
No, he claimed to be 16.
Oh, he claimed to be 16.
Yeah, when I was younger, I've gone into a relationship with a guy I met online.
Okay.
I met online who claimed to be 16. No, it was just.
Oh, she was 11.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, now that's a different situation.
It must have been a pedophile then.
It must have been a pedophile. Oh, okay. Well.
What do you think of the comments? Pedophile or not pedophile? Or just really fucked up playboy? What?
Playboy. Oh, jeez.
Oh no! What's it? Oh god! What is it called? Fuckboy. That's the word.
Playboy.
Pedophile or fuckboy?
Well, this kind of hits a little close to home for me. Meeting people online kind of helped my self-esteem because it made me feel like, oh, this person doesn't even know me and they want to talk to me, and it makes you feel like you're pretty and you're worthy when you don't actually need that validation.
Well, you kind of need to be good enough to hold a conversation
Yeah.
and be interesting. So of course it's all about validation. The guys are like, if you're like, I've met a lot of girls, it's like, haha,
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah.
And same with guys. I was like, so what's
Like,
he
yes
do?
and no.
Oh, like I remember when I was really young, the average thing was what he at like, and they're like NM you, and then you're like, I don't even want to talk to you.
I don't actually talk in abbreviation. I think it's really stupid.
Oh, no, but this is whenever abbreviate.
It was a thing.
Yeah, this is whenever first
Yeah,
people was
yeah.
like, people was thought they were the cool kids because they could shorten a 9-letter word
Yeah.
to 3.
They'd be like WBY. And you're just like, you have to be interesting.
Yeah, you have
Like,
to
if you're not interesting and he's talking to you non-stop, he clearly doesn't want you for you. He just wants you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Because like you're connected to so many people in the world now, it's really hard to find someone that's not willing to talk to you. And the people that are willing to talk to you could be pedophiles.
Could be.
Dad, we shooting a video?
Are you looking at me, Nick?
No?
You're ringing me.
Yeah, but we're shooting a video, Dad.
Can I be in it?
No. I want to die.
I hope the camera picked that up.
Just because somebody is willing to talk to you over the internet does not mean it's a good person.
Yeah, doesn't mean they're willing that want to talk to you in person. It's more what they want to do with you.
Like, why do you
in person.
think the internet has such a problem with grooming,
Mhm.
serial killers,
Cyberbullying?
and everything? Just because you find one person out of all that.
Not some random man on the internet.
I am a married woman, but I am still in love with my first boyfriend. I don't think I love anyone like I loved him. Sometimes I imagine him when I'm making love to my husband.
Oh, I'm on the same boat. no, only joking.
I just think your first boyfriend hit you.
Yeah, he hit me hard. No, that's wow. That's a big icebreaker.
Honestly,
Imagine sitting and telling your husband that.
but like honestly, I have heard this 100 times before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is like a really common thing. It's usually like your first ever boyfriend that you get into like an intimate relationship.
Proper. There's gotta be proper
Yeah, like
boyfriend.
the first intimate relationship.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
shit hard.
I think it is. It's have love, but whenever you break that intimate barrier, it's like a whole different sort of love.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And you tend to reminisce and all that crap.
Yeah.
Um,
But then the biggest problem is that I find with these sort of things is that you still love them because of the first emotion that you felt. It wasn't really technically him in that sort of sense. It's like the
Okay.
first time you had that
that
bust
bond.
of, bond. People go out of it, but like I wouldn't like to be in the same shoes
I
as
wouldn't
this
like to
guy.
be having a wife and still reminiscing over my first girlfriend. It's
Men
Yeah.
don't really get this as often.
that boy probably doesn't remember me.
Yeah.
husband told me that he was abused by his father when he was a teenager. I saw abusive tendencies in him as well, but I stayed with him for 6 years because I was sure I could change him. But after having our son, he finally did it. He gave me a black eye.
Ooh.
My biggest regret was ignoring all the red flags because not having my ex around has brought me so much relief.
Right.
That's just a boy with daddy issues.
Like obviously, like people need to understand this. Woman, you can't fix every guy you meet.
You can't change people.
Like well,
Unless you're like some big therapist or
Yeah.
this big influencer that actually lives his life to change people in that sort of sense.
like people can change. Don't get me wrong. There's either a make or break
Yeah.
in people. Either they break it and they don't be like the abusive families or whatever, like, or they make and they just stay that way and just build up the same things over time, because it does get worse.
Inevitably it gets worse because, well, first of all, you're not helping to actually make it any easier or better because you just sit back and watch the red flags happen
Yeah.
without actually doing anything.
Yeah, like I see a lot of people doing this. You sit and ignore and hoping it goes away. It never goes away. It only gets worse. Cut these things off as quickly as possible and try and get help.
I had an abusive ex-boyfriend and adopted 3 cats with him in an attempt to improve our relationship. One weekend after staying with my mother, I returned home to find that he had purposely killed our 3 cats to punish me for having gone for the entire weekend. I called the police and have a restraining order for him. But I was with him for so long, it terrifies me. Oh my gosh.
Holy goodness. Who adopts 3 cats?
The crazy cat lady that had a boyfriend.
That is crazy. Imagine you coming home to your pet dead because you were gone to see your mother. Is that what she was doing? She went and see her mother? Like, that's ridiculous.
Like, I just don't understand how these people are in the world, and it gives us such a bad rap. Like,
Yeah.
people watch these videos of these, like, the worst of the worst kind of guys, and then they're just like, oh man, are the worst type. And let me tell you something, I'm worse.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong.
Oh, no.
Don't get me wrong,
Oh, no.
bitch.
Oh, no.
I'm worse.
Oh no.
I will.
will.
No, don't but no, it's like, I don't even know what to say to that.
It's just an.
Like, I don't like cats, don't get me wrong. But I would
Well,
never.
I don't mind them.
But I'm allergic, so like
Are you?
they kill me. So I have to defend myself
Yeah.
in whichever way I feel right. But like give them a kick in the face. No, but
You don't like cats at all. But if you weren't allergic to them, would you like them?
I don't think so because they're really nippy and they're really like
Really?
and like it's like and like they're really moody. I can't deal with that. Like you know, Cal come over whenever wants petted, and then whenever you pet it too much, he's like.
Yeah, well, we had a cat, of course, so I don't mind cats. And obviously, I love dogs. But could you imagine if it was in your shoes?
But I wouldn't hang it. But wouldn't they fucking kill a cat for it?
Like, how would you even?
Like how mental does the guy have to be?
To actually kill some, even like at times nowadays, I even you know sometimes sit and reminisce when I kill a bug. You know, it gets to that stage that sometimes it's more than just life. It's happiness.
Oh my god.
And when you kill a bug, that happiness decreases. Unless it's like a real scary bug, like even spiders. I have really bad arachnophobia, but even when I kill a spider,
It's called Jenny. That's what it's called. Jenny, little bitch.
no, I'm a man. We're about to turn 18 years old soon. It takes a different breed to kill a cat or a dog or any animal.
Sociopath.
That's the first stage. It's like that. Don't
fuck with cats.
Yeah. Jeez, if anyone's seen that, that's
Just bringing up the place. This guy's killing cats. It's the first time. It's the first time. You see a wee kid now walking down the street and kicks the cat. It's the first time.
How do you...
That means that the guy's a sociopath then.
Well, actually, 3 cats. How many cats did your man kill in
I
like
can't remember 3.
3?
Oh my god, it's the same guy.
Woman who has never fallen in love before, and I had never really identified to any particular sexuality. When my best friend told me that she was in love with me, it made me feel amazing.
Nice.
I wanted to be honest, so I told her that I wasn't sure. She said she would wait for me, and after 6 months I said yes. But 1 week later, I broke up with her because I realized I wasn't gay. I felt so guilty, confused, and ashamed, but the experience made me better understand who I was and more accepting of my mistakes.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's maybe not as...
It's probably not
but
the normal
as long
way
as-
to go
as
about
long as-
things.
As long as the best friend understands, you know.
But what best friend understands that's in love with you?
I know it is an awkward situation that she also made her wait 6 months, and you don't know how long she's been liking her before that. But at least she knows, like, I'm not gay, and I like pain.
Well, obviously she must have been given off the bi-curious sort of vibes then, if the gay friend would even
Think about it.
consider, like...
Oh, yeah. Unless the gay friend was just like, look, right, go and tell her. Is the gay friend a boy or girl?
Girl. So she must be a girl, so she goes. But, no, it's like... It's probably not the most normal way
No.
of finding out you're not gay. Believe me. Usually you kind of like look at the same sex and be like, oh yeah, I want a bit of that. Or you're like, get away from me. Like, it's kind of one
Probably
way.
just experimenting. But maybe she shouldn't have just went straight into the relationship. Maybe she should have.
Just feel bad a
Yeah,
bit, you know.
feel bad a bit.
But like waiting 6 months for a week, man, that's a good ratio. Like I would take that ratio.
Well, what's that? in freaking weeks, 6 4 is 24, and then you add on, let's say, a few weeks, 27 weeks.
Right, thank you for watching. Josh, take it away.
It was a bit more of a serious video. Obviously, we laughed at the start, but I don't know if we should have.
You laugh through the pain,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
laugh, you cry,
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
not here to cry because we're men, we're not
That's
sensitive.
it. That's it.
Man, we like toenails and stuff and things.
No, don't say toenails. At least say fingernails. But anyways, regardless, yes, it was more of a serious video, but it was good to sort of have that barrier of we can be funny, we can have a good time, but at the same time we can be that bit more serious when we want to be. We don't tend to want to be all the time. In fact, this is a one-off.
Josh, you're going.
Yeah, anyways.
But I
Okay.
told you to take it away to wrap it up. We have now added another 2 minutes.
Okay, anyways, thank you very much for watching the video, and
good night.